Well, today we're celebrating a 5-year anniversary of Elk Grove Cares, a revolutionary program that fights the disease of addiction. Again, the disease of addiction. So we thought it'd be time to have a community celebration. 175 people have come through our program. We're helping save lives. We're helping to make families different. We're helping to make the world better. And we're trying to set the groundwork to revolutionize a way to beat that disease of addiction. We knew that we had an anniversary coming up. We also knew that we were going to be getting a big contribution for our program from Congressman Raja. So we thought, what a better way to do it than have a community event coming together with fun events, but also sending a message out talking about Elk Grove Cares. So we thought we'd tie it into an auto show, which we had, tie it into a concert, which we had, and more importantly, tie it into community, showing up as one and fighting together to beat this disease. It brings Elk Grove together. We have a unique community. We always call it the unity in the community, as we call summer concerts. Well, to beat this disease of addiction, we have to come together as unity in the community, unite together, stand together, work together, and fight together to beat this disease. And having an event like this just brings that highlight to the forefront. It makes everyone think about it, make everyone have some fun, but also leave with a message. And as long as we can do both, we're going to be successful. We're always thinking of something new, something better. So stay tuned. You never know what's going to happen. First off, I want to thank everyone for being here today. Let me introduce people here. We have Trustee Kathy Jerish, Trustee Steve Schmidt, Trustee Chris Prochnow. We have Darrell Pass from Kenneth Young Center, and our very, very good Congressman Raja. And we appreciate there. We also have Tila, our social worker from Elk Grove here too also. She'll say a few words too. Let me start off real quick again, talking about addiction is a disease. I'll say that again. Addiction is a disease. No different than heart disease, no different than cancer. And something that needs to be treated with the same vigor, vitality, and support that we do with cancer and heart disease, we need to do for the disease of addiction. And we're going to do that. Real quickly, we started this program 5 years ago this month. It actually got started when I was out at a concert. Ironically, we have one. And I saw a young man walking. Gentleman was standing next to me, said, "Mayor, do you recognize that guy?" I'm looking. That young guy right there, I'm looking. He had to be about 5 feet from me, and I realized he was one of my former wrestlers when I was coaching the program. I go, "How can that be? He's only 22 years old." And the officer said, "Mayor, that's what heroin does to you." So from that point on, we said here in Elk Grove, we're going to do everything we can to prevent disease of addiction. And so we rolled out our Elk Grove Cares program. And that program, as the U.S. Department of Justice said, is revolutionary how it handles the disease of addiction. And that's because we don't just say, "Oh, you need help, go there." Or "You need help, here's a phone number." We take you in. We sit with you. We find your place to put you in for inpatient care, outpatient care, whatever your level of need is, we find it for you. And we get you there. But we don't stop there. When you come out, we help you if you need a halfway house, if you need to get a job, anything of that nature, we help you get that. We stay in touch with the folks all the way through, and we still stay in touch with them to this day. Today, we've got a woman that 5 years ago this coming August, 2 months after we started the program, came for help as an alcoholic. Been an alcoholic for years. We got her inpatient treatment. When she came out, she lived in a non-alcohol living program, and she's been sober now 5 years to this day. The program works, but please remember, it takes the average person 7 times to beat the disease of addiction. 7 times. Elk Grove does not have a 3-strike rule. We will stand with them. We will help them every time they need it. To this point, we've helped 175 individuals. Some of them have been multiple times, but we've helped 175. And again, this is not a problem we can arrest our way out of. This is a problem we have to solve at the source, which is the person that's suffering for the disease of addiction. And that's what we're doing here. And we're going to keep doing it. And the reason we're being successful is we've got great partners with us. Elk Grove cannot do it by itself. But with our partners, we can do it. And we're excited about that. So today we're here to announce several things, but one of the first things, I think the biggest thing we're announcing today, is that up till today, we can only help people from age 18 and over. Starting today, we can help people 12 years of age and over. And people say, well, they're young kids. Yes. Thank you. People are saying, is that really a big deal? Yes. Studies have found that most addictions start at high school age and even younger. High school age and even younger. So we want to get them at the youngest age. That one wrestler I told you about that got the whole impetus going, he started in high school. He started because he had an injury. They gave him painkillers. When the pain pills ran out, he went to heroin. And that is what happens. So we're starting out 12 years and over. We got Rosecrans, which is a facility in Rockford, can take people that young for in-house patients. We're partnering with them. We're going to be partnering more with Kenneth Young, our good friends here in Elk Grove. They've got a very intense outpatient program for adolescents, besides older people. So we're expanding where we can go. We're still working with Gateway, still working with Share, but we're expanding our ability to get them help they need, both inpatient and outpatient. Again, we've got companies here in Elk Grove, Tasty Catering being one. Tom Walters, the founder of the company, was a former addict. He will hire anyone that goes through our program. And he has hired people that have gone through a program, and they still work there. That's because of unique partnership. And again, it takes more than Elk Grove. We've done great with the state, we've done great with the county, and now more importantly, we've got probably the finest congressman in the country stepping up with us to help us make this happen. Because not just the ability to do it, let's be honest, it also takes money. Because again, as we said, if you don't have money, we will pay for your treatments. And you don't have to live in Elk Grove to get treatment. We'll help anybody. When people say, well, why would you help people from Chicago? Why would you help people from Mount Prospect? Because it affects all of us, no matter where the addict is from. One of the biggest crimes going on in communities is car break-ins. Our police will tell you 95% of those break-ins are people looking for quick cash for a quick fix. It's people that are addicted. They're looking for quick money to get their addiction fixed. They want a quick fix, and that's what they do. So that helps you. If that guy's robbing you that lives in Chicago, we're helping you prevent someone from taking robbery from your car. So we're helping anybody anywhere. Bottom line is, it's the right thing to do, regardless why we do it. It's the right thing to do, and it's going to make a difference. So again, as I said today, we're very honored to have Congressman Raja here with us, and he's going to make a little special presentation. Congressman, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you for those very kind words about me, and I approve that message. So I'm going to keep this very brief. Look, I think in 2018, Mayor, you actually invited me to your office upstairs to talk about the start of this program 5 years ago, and you were so excited about just the initial results of the program, and you basically said to me, you know, we need to expand this. And expand it you did. Now 175 community members have benefited from this excellent program at Elk Grove Village Cares. You've made a profound difference, not only in those 175 lives, but the lives of countless people that they touch, that they are related to, that they are friends with, and people that love them. And so you could have easily locked them up and thrown away the key. But instead, I believe that you felt that the key to reducing crime is to help people recover, redeem themselves, and help to unlock their potential to contribute to the community. And that's what Elk Grove Village Cares does. Elk Grove Cares is an excellent program, and when Elk Grove Cares came to my office through our community project funding program in Congress and applied for funds to help expand what they have to do, we leapt at the opportunity to try to help them. And so I'm so pleased that today we are able to unveil this big fake check for $500,000. The real check is in the mail. I tried to sell it to you, Mayor, but it didn't work. But on a bipartisan basis in Congress, where unfortunately few things are done in a bipartisan fashion anymore, in a bipartisan fashion, we were able to appropriate $500,000 for this program, and I can't wait to see the results of what difference it makes in the lives of so many people that you are going to use it for. And I just want to say thank you for everything that you folks do. I want to thank Daryl and Tyla and the Board of Trustees. Of course, the trustees of Elk Grove Village, thank you for your leadership. And of course, thank you to our police who protect and serve every day and who are helping to administer this program as well. So with that, thank you again for having me. And should I present this check to you?
By all means.
Okay, great.
Gotcha, thank you. Stick them out. Again, today was a big day. First off, we got new ways to expand helping more people, younger people. We've got the finances to help us. Can't get done. But we're also going to do something unique today. Daryl, if you want to step up here. We have learned, again, the most vulnerable time for a person that's been overdosed with drugs is when they come out of it. And one of the ways you get them out of it is Narcan. If you remember, Elk Grove was one of the first towns in the country back in 2018. We put Narcan all over this village. We have it at Walgreens, we have it at Jewel, we have it at schools, we have it at the library, Park District, all over this village, we have Narcan. Because addicts will go into public bathrooms, they'll go into Jewel's bathroom and do that. So they're everywhere. Well, you want Narcan, one, to save their life, but two, when they come out, that's when they're most receptive to ask for help. That's why every one of our police officers, all of our staff in this village is trained to work with someone coming out and give them that hand up that they so desperately want. We're there for that. And again, if someone has drugs, we're not going to arrest them. We'll take the drugs, destroy them, but we're going to bring them in here and get them help that they need. And the time to do it is when they're coming out. And we got something today we're going to unveil that makes it easier for people to get help, but also makes it easier for us to work with the people that come in for help. And we're going to do that in a second. But I want to introduce Daryl Pass today. I met Daryl when I rolled out this program in 2018. I went to every church in Elk Grove, every place of worship, and I talked to each congregation. They had 3 different meetings that day. I met all 3. And I talked to them. And I met Daryl at St. Nicholas. And Daryl came up to me, and I'm not speaking out of turn or anything wrong. Daryl's a former addict. And he'll tell you in a second his addiction. He's a former addict, but he beat it. And Daryl has been a great partner with us to help us beat this disease of addiction. And today he's going to unveil something unique here. Daryl? All yours.
Hey, good evening, folks. My name is Daryl Pass, and I am a person in long-term recovery. And what that means to me is that I've been removed from substance use disorder. This June 18th will be 11 years. Thank you. You know, this whole situation is very surreal for me because I used to be a frequent visitor of this place out back and down below. You know, and today to be so far removed from that adversity is all that to me. I'm now the manager of Recovery Support Services for Kenneth Young Center, and one of the key pieces to that is that I am an advocate for reducing stigma and increasing knowledge surrounding substance use disorder. And what that means is teaching folks that I am so much more than that disease. I struggled with some things that I needed to take care of. And so a lot of times when we see folks in those situations, in that adversity right away, we think that they're just lazy, you know, they're not trying, they can do better. But when you're sick, you're not there. You don't understand that. And so it takes time, as you said, Mayor, it takes time to get away from that. And so another piece is the training of Narcan. I am also a survivor of overdose twice. One of those was fentanyl-laced heroin. So to stand here today and be a partner of this with Mayor Johnson, who, by the way, and I'm not just saying this because he's standing here, but he's very authentic. You know, this is something that he really cares about, and I see that that's why I'm here. And Raja, I've known you for a minute as well. So this is very, very personal to me, and it's again, it's surreal, and I'm just grateful to be here and be a partner of this and an advocate and a piece of the solution. Thanks.
And so today, what we'd like to do, Daryl, if you want to get that side.
You want to plug it in, or wait to plug it in? Oh,
It's plugged in. Yep, I checked. It's good? So, Daryl, if you just pull this down. This is actually a dispensing machine for Narcan. It's free. Anyone can walk in here, walk up there. Why don't you show how simple it is? So walk up.
So you'll use any of the numbers there? As you can see, the first one there is 10. So you come here, you push 10. There you go.
Right there. Now, people will say, why do you do this? Here's why. One, it can save lives. Two, the reason we want it here in Oak Grove Village Hall right now is our officers that work behind that counter 24/7 are trained to help people in the system in fighting the disease of addiction. They see someone come in here, one, we have literature here, two, we talk about Kenneth Young, talk about our cares, but three, they will come out here and just say, do you need any help? Do you need any assistance? And if people say, no, just take it, fine, they can leave. Or they might say, yes, my friend is having a problem. That officer is now trained to say, let me help you. Because that officer will be there now helping that person use Narcan. And as I said before, when they come out of the overdose, the first thing they do is they get mad, but then they say, I want help. And our officer will be there to help them. So it's a partnership we're proposing here. But if people just want to come in and say, nope, I'm just taking, that's fine. But the officer's going to say, is there someone I can help you with? Here in Oak Grove, we don't arrest people with addiction. We help people with addiction. So Daryl brought this idea to us. He set this up, and we said, we want to be the first to have it. Yes. And again, it's got to be in conjunction with support. Just sitting out in a corner is not going to do much good. But sitting in here where people are caring and want to help you, it makes all the sense in the world. And this won't be the only location with this. As time goes down, we're going to get more of these out there. Yes. Again, where they go, you have people there to help support people. Again, we're not looking to arrest people. We're not looking to pry. We're looking to help. And that's what we're going to do. And anyone that's coming and needs this, obviously they know someone needs help. And we want to give them that hand to help them. If they don't want it, we respect that. But we're not going to let them go easy. We want to help them. And again, we're here to help people. And that's what we're going to do. So again, as I said before, and I'll say again, we continue to find ways to expand our services. That's what we're trying to do here. We are going to beat this disease of addiction. It's going to take time. It's going to take patience. But we're well, more than willing to take whatever time it takes. With the support we have, we can't lose this battle, and we won't. So I thank you for being here today, and all of us here. Hang on, my bad. Tila, come here. My bad. Tila is our social worker. Come here, Tila, come here. We backed this up so much, we now hire another social worker to work with Tila because we know we need the help to get this done. So Tila, why don't you say a couple words about all you
Sure.
did?
Hi, everyone. I'm Tila DeSarno, social worker here with Elk Grove Village Police Department. I have to piggyback on everything that Mayor Johnson said. This is revolutionary, this type of program. He is very forward-thinking because this program, addiction affects everyone, all of our brothers, all of our sisters, and it is in our backyard. So this is revolutionary that we're able to do this. So anyone willing, wanting to seek help, they can contact us, present themselves here. We have a new Elk Grove Village Cares line as well, so they can just call that up and be connected to us. We will help them on their first steps in their recovery.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, we never shut down, right?
Yep.
My name is Daryl Pass. I'm the Manager of Recovery Support Services at Kenneth Young. This is a Narcan dispense machine, and what it does is you'll receive a box of Narcan, and within that box is 2 4-milligram doses, and it's for free. So what you do is you'll just put the code in at the top, whatever that numeric code is, you push it. There you go. And you'll retrieve it. Free box. People have to have access to this. So prior, it used to be a charge for this at like CVS, Walgreens and such. But now to be able to get a life-saving harm reduction medication is unbelievable. The traffic, people need to have access. So we're looking at police stations, we're looking at libraries, we're looking at health departments where it's a lot, foot traffic and huge access. Yeah, there's only one other, which is at DuPage Health Department, but this one here is just one of many to follow.
Okay. I know this is not Tuesday night, but it's a very special night. This is a community celebration of the 5th anniversary of Elk Grove Cares. Remember, addiction is a disease. Addiction is a disease. Now, some people say, hey, they want to become an alcoholic, they want to become a drug addict, I'm not going to help them. I don't agree, but fine. But if you want to make sure your car stays safe, then join our program. Because the people that are breaking in cars in Elk Grove, in Schaumburg, in Wheeling, Arlington Heights, 95% of them are addicts looking for quick cash for a quick fix. So let's use the Elk Grove Cares program to get them healthy, then you don't have to worry about your car being broken into. Sound good? I disagree. I think we do it because we have hearts and we care about everyone. But whatever it takes to get us to join us, I'll use it. So, our 5th anniversary, we've helped 175 people. And remember, in Elk Grove, we can't arrest our way out of this program. We got to find a cure to get them out of the problem. And that's what we're doing. And it takes a lot of people to help us. So in 5 years, I can't thank everyone enough. But today, we're excited because we're announcing, starting today, we can now help people as young as 12 years old. And don't let anybody kid you. High school is one of the biggest starts of addictions in this country. So we want to help them from young age to old age and everything in between. So please remember, if you need help, you have a family member, a friend, it can be alcohol, it can be drugs, we don't care. We're going to help you. If you can't afford it, we pay for it. We will pay for it. We will stay with you. When you get through the program, we stay with you. And if you need a job, we've got business in Elk Grove. If you go through our program, they will hire you sight unseen. So we're here to beat this disease of addiction. Thank you. Now, it takes money to beat this disease. And today, we are so fortunate. We've got the best congressman, bar none, here in Elk Grove. He heard about it. We've talked about it for 5 years. And today, he's here to present something to us. Congressman, come here. This is not chump change, folks. A $500,000 check to fight the disease of addiction. Let's give it up for Congressman Rosa. Give it up. So again, this is a community celebration tonight. How many of you liked the car show? Was that good? How many of you liked seeing that loud Makers Winner race car over there? Remember, July 2nd, that car is going to be winning in Chicago. Brad Keselowski's going to drive us to victory. So get ready to watch it. We thank you for being here tonight. We're going to get started in just a second with the show. Again, we all have empathy for people with heart disease. We all care about people that have cancer. We also care about people that have the disease of addiction. Let's not forget, God bless. We'll be right back up. Thank you.
I'm Tim Toohey.
And I'm John Garrow.
We're with Those Guys Car Club. We do charity shows. We started out in 2017 with just 3 members. We wanted to do things that were fun for the community and do things for charity. So now we've grown to 8 members, so every show we do goes to a charity. And we pick that charity as we do the show and try to raise funds for that charity. 100% of the funds that we raise goes to the charity, nothing goes to us. We run the club off our membership dues. Everybody pays beginning of the year, and that's how we pay for a lot of our stuff. So, this was the Elk Grove Cares event, and the village actually called the high school and Christus Victor Lutheran Church, because we do a cruise for them, and asked them who did their show for them. And they said, those guys. So they came to us and asked us if we'd help them do the show today. Actually, we had a really good turnout with going to our contacts that we've built up, and on the village posting it on the Villager and stuff like that. So it was a pretty even keel between the two of us of how we put a good event together today, which was about 70 cars.
We used our contact list that we are still developing, emails mainly, and we're familiar with a lot of the car guys in the area. We also went to the various car shows around the area prior to this and tried to talk to literally every single car owner there to let them know that we were doing this today as well as our other events. And we're very happy with the turnout today. 75 cars, that's nearly what the high school had drawn on a regular basis after 10 years, so we have 0 complaints.
We had a lot of people that great positive feedback on it. They loved the Tony Ocean concert. They said they'd like to do this every year, and a lot of them said they'd come back every year.
Well, no question. The highlight today was people saw that we have an issue out here and we're going to fix it. It was fun, but they also understand the seriousness of what's happening. So it was like a win-win combination of us working together.